Way to go, Tic Tac!
That's how you punch.
Wakanda forever!
Now, you wouldn't have heard of me.
Let me put you on hold.
Dance off, bro! He's a friend from work!
I can do this all day.
Yeah, I know.
I'll show you ferocity.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
We have a hot record.
We're gonna jump on that spaceship and get out of here.
No, it's cocky. It's you.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Science of Film. I'm Shauna. This week we're now looking at the finale episode of the Marvel series Loki. Yeah, that's it. Loki is finished. Now, although this week's episode did end on a cliffhanger, we do know that Loki is to return in a second season for this series. So it'll be interesting to see where they go with that. And I'm very pleased that Loki isn't finished in the MCU yet. So anyway, we'll put those all important 2 minutes on the clock and we'll get proper talking into this week's final episode. Let's go. So Sylvie and Loki finally find out who the man in the castle is, who the true mastermind behind the TVA really is. And it is, drumroll please, Kang the Conqueror. Yeah, that's right, your girl was right with her theory. Ow! Sorry, I'm going to take this because I'm never right about these theories. Although this Kang is actually introduced to us as He Who Remains, which by the way was another theory that I got right, he does say that he goes by other names, one of which was Conqueror. So we obviously know who this guy is, and also it's the same actor who was cast to play Kang in the upcoming Ant-Man movie. Now, I was expecting Kang to be fairly dangerous and threatening and evil, and this Kang was not at all what I was expecting. You know, he's quite flippant and a little bit humorous, and overall quite chilled. Not what I was expecting at all. Now, other versions of himself don't sound quite so chilled, and it is because of these variants of himself that he created the sacred timeline and the TVA to protect the universe from himself, because it is due to those variants of himself they were the cause of the multiversal war. So Sylvie and Loki are given a choice. They can either take over from Kang and rule the sacred timeline and the TVA and tell the workers the truth, or they can kill Kang but at the risk that something worse will take his place. Now, of course, bitter and angry at the life that was taken away from her by Kang, Sylvie, of course, kills him. But not before Loki can try and stop her, and not before the two Lokis share a kiss. Yay! Only then for Sylvie to push Loki back into the TVA to prevent him from stopping her, killing the man who ruined her life. No. Just bear with me. I know I'm over my time, but I have one more thing to say. So, of course, as a result of this, as a result of Sylvie's actions, multiple branches end up forming out of the sacred timeline. The TVA variants like Mobius and Hunter B-15 forget everything that has happened before, so they don't realise anymore that they're variants, and they do not recognise Loki when he tries to warn them about what's coming. So the series actually ends rather abruptly with Loki looking quite horrified at a statue that's looming within the TVA headquarters. So rather than the three timekeepers overlooking things, it's now a statue of Kang who stands watch. So it's a fairly ominous ending, and it definitely doesn't bode well, but of course we can see how this is leading in towards the other films that are going to be looking into the multiverse, and then of course into Ant-Man, where Kang the Conqueror does play a role within that film. So it'd be really interesting to see where this all goes from here, but Loki has definitely ended with a lead in to more of the films of Phase 4. So that's it, guys. That's the end of the Loki series. The next Marvel series, as far as I know, to appear on Disney Plus will be the animated show What If, which will be interesting to see, and I'm looking forward to that. In the meantime, guys, thanks very much for tuning into Science of Film, and I look forward to seeing you all very soon.